To open the meeting for the Capital Improvement Board meeting for August 7th, 2023. Will you please rise and join with us in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, liberty, and justice for all. Joanne, could you please call the roll?
Moore. Here. Muda.
Here.
Prieto. Spitali.
Here.
Tyler.
Here.
Warple.
Here.
Button.
Here, let the record reflect that there are 6 present in chambers and 1 absent. Next item on the agenda is consideration of the past meeting minutes. Board, you should have received a copy of the meeting minutes in your packet. Is there a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Thank you. It's been moved by Commissioner Muta and seconded by Councilman Spitali to approve the meeting minutes as contained in your packet. Is there any discussion? Any discussion? Any discussion? Roll call on the motion.
Moore.
Yes.
Muda.
Yes.
Prieto. Spitali.
Yes.
Tyler.
Yes.
Warple.
Yes.
Button.
Yes, motion carries 6 present and 1 absent. Next item on the agenda is item 5, report on the work study session. Immediately prior to this meeting, we had an extremely short review of the agenda items. Next item on the agenda is funding. If our board member and Controller Megan Moore could please give us a report.
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. We did receive the third quarter budget some time ago, but I know this is the first time that it's being reflected in the summary sheet that I provide you guys with. So for record's sake, the third quarter budget was in the amount of $1.97 million. So that takes our total budget, also factoring in a closed project in the amount of $44,245 to $9.76 million so far this year. Of that $9.76 million, we have allocated $7.8 million. That factors in tonight's claims that we have in the amount of, totaling in the amount of $458,688.03. If those were to pass this evening, then we would have a total unallocated budget of $1.94 million.
Thank you, Commissioner Moore. Is there any questions for the Commissioner? Any questions? Okay, thank you for your report. Next item on the agenda is matter from Mayor, Council, and other departments. Anyone wishing to our board to talk to this board at this time? Seeing no one, item 8 is old business. Is there any old business for this board? Hearing none, item 9 is new business. Item 9A is a funding allocation to pay invoice number 4 to NICD to accommodate the downtown Hammond Station Russell Street pedestrian tunnel in the amount of $221,575.55. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved by Commissioner Moore and seconded by Councilman Tyler to approve the funding allocation for the NICD invoice. Is there any discussion? This board committed about $1 million to fund improvements to the NICD line to accommodate the downtown station, and this is a progress payment for that. Any other discussion? Any other discussion? Roll call on the motion.
Moore.
Yes.
Muda.
Yes.
Prieto. Spitali.
Yes.
Tyler.
Yes.
Warple.
Yes.
Button.
Yes, motion carries 6 present and 1 absent. Next item is item 9B, a funding allocation for the Marquette Greenway, Kennedy to Klein for right-of-way engineering services with First Group Engineering in the amount of $57,500. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
It's been moved by Councilman Werpel and seconded by Commissioner Muta to approve the funding allocation for the Marquette Greenway project. Is there any discussion? This project is to define the legal limits of the project in order to do an appraisal and do the so-called buying of the easement for the right-of-way for this project. We believe that the project right-of-way will be donated by the property owners, which is the Shirley Hine Land Trust and the Nature Conservancy in the Seidner Dune area, east of Kennedy, north of the Indiana Toll Road. Any other discussion? Any other discussion? Roll call on the motion.
Moore,
Yes.
Muda,
Yes.
Prieto, Spitali,
Yes.
Tyler,
Yes.
Whirple,
Yes.
Button.
Yes, motion carries 6 present and 1 absent. Next item on the agenda also is a late addition to the agenda, which would be, I guess, 9C. And this is a funding allocation that you would have received earlier today. And it is to appropriate additional funds for the Little Calumet Trail pedestrian bridge project to pay for a portion of the construction in the amount of $179,612.48. Is there a motion to approve?
Make a motion.
Thank you, Councilman Spitali. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Commissioner Muda. It's been moved and properly seconded to approve the funding allocation for the Little Calumet River pedestrian bridge project. Is there any discussion? This is a shortfall for the current invoice to pay a portion of that money to the contractor for the current month's invoice. And we're asking for the Capital Improvement Board to set this money aside at this time until another source of funds can be made available. Is there any other discussion?
Mr. President, I just
Commissioner
wanted to echo the fact that this is a temporary home for this expenditure. We do need to go through the formalized process of allocating the remaining funds from the American Rescue Plan Act to this project to make up for the shortfall, so CIB will be reimbursed by year's end.
Thank you. Is there any other discussion? Any other discussion? Roll call on the motion.
Moore,
Yes.
Muda,
Yes.
Prieto, Spitali,
Yes.
Tyler,
Yes.
Whirple,
Yes.
Button.
Yes, motion carries 6 present and 1 absent. Last item on the agenda is public expression. Is there anyone in the audience wishing to address the board at this time?
George.
Anyone in the audience? So today is August 7th. Our next regular meeting would be scheduled for August 21st. I have nothing currently at this time, but keep your calendars open. And if there's nothing further for this board, I'd entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved. Second.
It's been moved and properly seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, motion carries. We're adjourned. Thank you.